Hello fellow gamers, I'm playing Fortnite Save The World, and in this video we're going to be doing the quest line Misfit toys and the quest Tea and Sympathy, and this is for the new Outlander hero Jilly Teacup. And I'm going to show you a little tip now. If you're ever wondering which missions you can actually complete quest lines in, just go on to the actual mission itself and pin it like that. You just press R3 if you're on PlayStation 4. I don't know what it is on Xbox or PC, I'm afraid. And let's go on to Canny Valley. This is just to show you. Right, you see on my pinned quests on the right hand side, you can see Tea and Sympathy has got like a sort of greyed out. That means that you can actually complete that mission. Well, the objectives are actually in all of these missions, but if I went on to the actual Canny Valley Storm King, it isn't. So a handy little tip there for you. Just keep an eye on that the bar on the pinned quests, and if it's greyed out, you can do that mission, that quest in whichever one you want. But if it's like that and it's not greyed out, you can't complete it in that one. So let's go find a Twine mission. I think this is the lowest. Eliminate and collect. Put it on the eliminate and collect because it's only a 10-minute mission rather than 20 or 30 minutes. Hopefully it's just going to be a one mission job rather than a two. And it looks like we're on our own. I didn't want to do it in too high, I didn't want to do it in like a 140 or something, just in case I actually failed the mission and had to do it all again. So that's why I'm picking a lower end Twine mission to do. The lower the mission, the easier it is, but I wouldn't do it in like Stonewood or Plankerton or Canny, because that's, way too easy. So I mentioned about setting up tea parties. And just in case you didn't know, you can actually check your quests while you're actually in the game, and I'll tell you how to do that when we're actually in the game. We have got somebody else joining. So you press the options button. The touchpad, sorry, and you see at the top there, you press L1 and go on to quests, and you can actually check all your quests from this. Ray's going to help Jilly make amends, and there's no better way than breaking bread with all those she has wronged, or in this case shared tea. And you can actually see objectives as well, such as if there's any modifiers in the mission, you can see other people's score. No, we don't want to use that. In the last mission we had to take out those zappers, the woody ones. Now there is another hero I could have used for this, but I'm sort of saving that for another video. Right, let's go and have a look. What are you doing in there banging the wall? Eh? He's got anger issues, that little one. Yep, there's one on the map up that way. I always have to check the controls because sometimes it's L1 to do this, and sometimes it's R1 depending on which Outlander you use. And there we have our first tea party.
Your very own tea party! Do you like it? I saw your box copy said you can never turn down a good tea party. If I do, I'll die. What? Ted, is that true?
It's true that she believes that. There was a bug where she wasn't engaging in tea time consistently enough. So she has some convenient superstitions.
You gotta change that right now, Ted!
I see that.
Let's try this again. Do I have to?
Nope.
You see him on the mini map as an exclamation mark.
I'd love to try it.
This here's a setup. I know it. What's your angle? Sometimes the next best thing to shooting someone with a bear is getting to know them. I think some tea and conversation will
That's
be
all 5 done.
Well, since I can turn down this tea party, I'm going.
So we can go kill some enemies now and complete it.
Why do you want to have tea with me anyway?
I've been hiding from you for years.
I've only been tracking you for 6 months.
I was hiding from not being good enough anymore. And I think it's time to stop.
I know about the Morpho Gear gang, Ted. You're good enough. You just don't care.
Can we try this again?
What are you trying to prove, Ted?
That I care. And you may not be the best thing I've ever made, but you are pretty great.
I'm the worst thing you ever made.
No, that would be Cyberclops. Don't tell him. He has no idea.
At least he fits in. Look at me. Who wants to tea party with a murder doll?
Can we have one more tea party? I want to tell you about Jilly Teacup, version 1.0.
I'm listening.
Jilly 1.0 was a warm-hearted, strong-willed, and fiercely loyal friend. And she gave her tea party companions the courage to face anything.
She sounds nice.
She is nice. She's you.
But I'm Jilly 4.0.
I know. I got worried that the tough-talking tea partier I designed wasn't enough. So I threw everything I could think of at you.
Yeah, you made me a freak.
Yeah, I did.
Well, change me back.
I don't think you want that.
Like fun, I don't.
You were a freak before the storm hit. But I think this world could use Jilly 4.0.
I know Holy's could.
I didn't want to talk while the actual dialogue was on, so that you know, if you did want to check the mission out before you actually play it. So you don't want me yapping while that's all going on. And as you notice, I'm only using 106 weapons. I don't see the point in using 130 weapons in a you know, a lower end mission. I only use the 130s weapons in high-end Twine or high-end storm shields. And with Sub-Zero you've got the freeze ability, so that look, it freezes melee attackers. Although he is set up for sniper damage for the Canny Storm King. I didn't change out those perks. I must admit I do like playing as an Outlander. I used to mainly play as a ninja when I sort of first started playing the game. And I use swords more than ranged weapons because A, swords don't use ammo, and B, swords don't need reloading. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll you know, I'll play a session with just ranged weapons, but I tend to mainly use melee. Am I picking that sleek up? No, can't pick any of that up because I'm all full. I don't mean awful, I mean all full. I only carry so much of each material, and then, you know, I can't. I'm not one of these players who can like constantly be, you know, dropping materials that they don't need. I only pick up the materials I actually, you know, actually want then. But it also means that, like with traps and that, I don't pick up traps and recycle them for the materials, which I probably could, but. And this is my favourite sword in the game. Has been from pretty much the start, almost 2 years ago when I first started playing. It was a short blade slice, so it was a rare version, but then when you evolve it, it becomes a night cleave, and then you evolve it again and it becomes the legendary Stabsworth III. Oh, see there, the sharing kind. It's just box around it. It might have been just to keep the husks off from there. There you go, little display for you. That's the emote I want. If I see it in the store again, I'm definitely buying it. That's one with the music for that one is in the background of my lobby. Right, just got to wait around for a minute and a half. Could kill a few more, but we're almost at 500. Let's just go on a little bit of a rampage for the last minute using the mythic Ravager. The best sword in the game. Stabsworth III, I'm afraid you're in second position now. And if you haven't seen my video on this sword, I would urge you to go and watch it, because you can do things like this. Noble style attack, or the Guardians will, or Spectral Blade, sort of warping attack as well. Can't see the other players' banners at the minute. Highest combat. Apparently after this last update, the 11.40, there's been a lot of lag on EU servers, although I haven't actually been playing much because I've been trying to complete my challenges on Battle Royale. And since this last update as well, your banner, you could have different banners on Save the World and Battle Royale, but now they're both the same, so I don't know why that is. It's a shame as well that you can't have like different wraps on your weapons in one game and different wraps on your weapons in another game, and different emotes in each of the games, because I would, I'd have different ones if I could, because they're basically separate games. So why can't we have different settings for each one? I don't know. It's what frustrates me about being a small YouTuber. You've got lots of feedback you can give to game developers as to little things that could improve the game, but with being a small YouTuber, chances of someone at Epic actually seeing this is pretty slim.
Nice job, Ted.
Is it possible I'm not a failure?
You're only a failure if you stop trying. Which reminds me, I have someone I want you to meet. Twine here is gonna get you back on track.
There we have it. Jilly Teacup. Max limit reached. Why have I reached the max limit? Team perk, Happy Holidays. Reduces your ability cooldowns by 40%. Stacks independently from other cooldown reduction perks. Requires 3 heroes with 2 or more stars. So that means she's an Outlander, so she has Teddy, so your Teddy cooldown will be 40% less. And if you've got other heroes slotted, that could maybe reduce that even further. Cool. Right, I'll screenshot that for the video thumbnail, and we shall collect her.
Ted, can you hear me? I am calling to you from the vastness of space and/or the future. I wanted you to know we support you.
Thank you, spaceman.
Ted, if I may, is that canon? Am I a man of space?
Is that what you would like?
Very much.
And that is what you are.
From this day forward, I will smite my space enemies in your honor.
Are you ready?
I don't know.
Well, you better get ready.
Alright, let me just it's weird because usually the heroes is the last, or a weapon is usually the last quest, but there's another one, and I reckon there'll probably be more after this. There'll be another page or two of Misfit toys quest line missions to do. Right, let's actually go and check her out. So she has Teddy, Phase Shift, and a Seismic Smash. I better favourite her. Another handy tip: if you favourite your heroes, your weapons, your survivors, everything that you don't want to accidentally recycle, make sure you favourite them, because you can't recycle them without unfavoriting it. So handy little tip there for you. Standard perk, under warranty, Teddy has 100% crit chance against new target. 100% crit chance, oh my god, against new targets, and has a 5% chance to malfunction. During malfunction, Teddy finds a new target after every shot. So that, you could slot that in any Outlander's loadout who has a Teddy. For the commander perk, Teddy has a 100% crit chance against new targets and a 5% chance to malfunction. During malfunction, Teddy finds a new target after every shot and zaps a nearby enemy for 51 base energy damage. Zap targets deal 51 base energy damage to surrounding enemies. Sounds like a pretty good perk to have. Now I've gone off her, so I wanted to actually level her up. Could have gone by alphabetical. There we go, Jilly Teacup. I'm not actually going to be showing any footage of this hero in this video. I may do a video on them in future. There is another hero that I want to do a video on very soon, so keep your eyes open for that, because it's pretty interesting. And it's of a soldier. I don't really use soldiers much, but this one, oh my god, he's pretty OP. Thankfully I have a lot of evolution materials, because I do grind the Canny Valley Storm King for those. And of course for the reperk, because you need that for your changing your perks on your weapons. And now you do get more training manuals, but you actually use a lot more as well when you're evolving a hero or a survivor or a weapon. So there we have it, Jilly Teacup. Well, I'm going to actually end this video there, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, then why not subscribe? Hit the bell notification symbol and you'll be notified when I publish new videos on YouTube. If you'd like to help out my channel, you can do so by sharing my videos on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Tell all your gaming friends about my channel. Help my channel to grow. If you'd like to help out my channel a little bit financially, I do have a Patreon account, and you can pledge from just $1 a month. And there's a link to my Patreon in the description of all of my YouTube videos. If you are under the age of 18, please ask your parents' permission before pledging. That's all I ask. Alternatively, you could always use my Fortnite creator code, which is exactly the same as my YouTube game channel name, starfish_central, although it does need to be in capital letters. And again, a big thank you to those of you, both past and present, who have been kind enough to use my support creator code. It is very much appreciated. And once I actually get to $100, I will actually get paid. Well, I will do 45 days after I reach $100, and I'm still a bit of a way off that yet, but I'm not going to say exactly how much money I've got from my creator code, because that breaks the terms of service. You've got to keep that sort of information confidential, and I have to respect Epic's decision to do that. Many thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.